Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ance. I'm back again. Today we're back with another flipping challenge here on the channel. We haven't had a flipping challenge in quite some time, so we're back again, especially now that Tops Now is done for the year. We know that was our biggest flip that we were doing most of the time when we were out there flipping. So it's time to take a look at the market again, see what's juicy to be flipping right now. If you're still trying to make some subs, flipping incredible as it's ever been, especially if we're doing some more long-term sort of flips. There's a lot of insane profit margins. Maybe tough to get a lot in 30 minutes, but that's what we're gonna tackle today. Of course, as always, we will be utilizing Show Zone. Let's go ahead, let's hop over there. Let's see what Show Zone is giving for us to flip today. So now that we're here on Show Zone, as you can see, we do have the pro version of Show Zone. So that's gonna give us 1 minute pricing updates. So we're gonna be super accurate with these pricing updates. If you want to utilize a pro Show Zone account as well, you can use code Ance when checking out at Show Zone. That's going to give you a discount on your annual or monthly pro memberships. And even best, if you buy an annual membership, you get a free piece of Dugout Creative merchandise as well. You can pick one of those shirts, including yours truly. Goes on awesome stuff. You're gonna be doing theme teams later in the year, a lot of stuff there. And hey, if you get an annual membership now, you're gonna be able to utilize that through most of MLB 22 as well. So when we're coming in here though and looking at shows, and we see, hey, guarantees a really good flip, but that's not quite what we're looking for. We can see some live series Mike Trout. That's not terrible. We have 3.5 million subs to work with today, so we could throw 67K on a guy like Trout, especially with the last inning program done. Trout should be trending upwards versus downwards. We like to flip cards trending upward, 1 sold a minute, so that's not terrible. If we can get a couple of those through in 30 minutes, 7K profit per, pretty solid. We can see Lance Lynn, a 10,000 profit right now, only selling a half per minute. But if he can even just buy a handful of those at 10,000 a piece, that's going to make a drastic difference in what we can do. Some Tops Now still flipping relatively well, so we will take a look at some of the Tops Now live series again, with DeGrom looking solid, live series with Acuna looking solid. And we also have some of these, you know, Corey Dickerson Gold All-Star 2,000 per flip right here. That's from the BR program, so those BR silvers and golds don't look too bad. Same with Tony Watson, Rougned Odor. We can see about 1,000 to 2,000 stubs on each of those, and they're flipping 2.5 per minute on the sell orders on those. So really going at a pretty quick pace with a solid margin. It looks like some of these space pack guys as well. So that'd be Felix Hernandez, the prospect Wander, and the Juris Familia. It looks like we got a 5K margin right here on Felix, buying him close to quick sell. That is as risk-free as it gets. So game plan, we're going to be utilizing the phone as well to help us get more orders in. Home run derby, which I didn't see any home run derby on here. There's one, Juan Soto. He's about a 2,800 profit right now. That's not incredible. We go ahead and actually filter down here. You get all the filters as well. Let me filter down here into home run derby. I feel like they should have some better margins, and it looks like not a whole lot of margins on those. Trevor Story's about a 33, Soto's 22. That's not bad though. We'll take that. At the end of the day, they're moving relatively quickly as well, so if we can grab some of those, we can work with a really high volume. We will be utilizing the app as well, so I'm going to go ahead and be buying home run derby and all-star game cards on my app, because those are easy to filter through. And then on the PlayStation, we're going to be utilizing, coming in, getting live series, some of the Tops Now, maybe some of the BR golds and silvers, and some of those space pack guys too, that Felix, that Juris Familia. Those have some pretty solid margins right now. Let's go ahead, let's hop into it. 30 minutes is going to go quick. Let's not waste any time. So here we are on the marketplace page. I got my phone ready as well, and the timer is going now. So we're gonna hop right in. I'm gonna start by filtering by live and go ahead and get some orders here going on my phone. We see the DeGrom here, 21,503. We like that, and I hope that we can get these flowing pretty quickly. Again, we have a ton of stubs to work with, so we don't have to worry about running out of stubs at any point in time. Same with Trout. We can put in multiple orders on Trout. We have stubs to come in here and spend. Hopefully we can get some orders going through on the phone as well. The big thing is how many essentially buy orders are we going to be able to get in this time frame. Of course, we'll be able to go through and sell them all. Just passively over time. Coming here 17,130 is, again, somebody overcut Tatis by like 1,000 stubs. So we're gonna come in here 17,130. I'll easily come in and undercut that, and boom, that order went through at 18,000. Now I don't have to worry about that going through or not going through. Acuna, he still looks like a decent flip. 26,201 right here. We'll come in, try to grab a couple of those. Keep my phone orders going here. Got my phone orders going. Got the Acuna going. Scherzer doesn't look bad at all right now. And it actually looks like 16,890. Looks like we can get him a little bit cheaper than that 18K price as well. Trey Turner. These may be moving a little slow, but really solid margins right here. So we're going to take solid margins at the end of the day. Aaron Judge even as well. I mean, these are multi-thousand stubs flips per. It's just a matter of getting those orders to go through at the end of the day. Let me check my complete orders real quick. All right, that JT removed, I didn't accidentally buy it. I bought it at a good price. Let's go through here. Get off of live. Let's quickly go over to the Mariners because we saw where that Felix was looking really, really nice. If we can find that Felix. But yeah, look at this. 55. He's up a little bit. Somebody's coming in and overcut him. Let's go ahead and test our luck at 5102 right there. That's a little bit of a cheaper price. Let's see if we can test our luck and get some of these at 5102 to go through, because if we do, yep, there goes that 5600. That's exactly what we were looking for. We can kind of stack these up a lot right here. It may take Felix a little bit of time to go through on the sells, but if we're making 5,000 per, who cares how long it takes through at the end of the day? 5102, we'll get a couple in there. Other one we're looking at from that was Juris Familia. He's looking pretty solid as well. Maybe not quite as nice as that Felix, as his buy now is a little bit less, but that's still a really good price for us to come in here with 5177. We've already almost burnt through 1 million stubs and buy orders in just 3 minutes. We're gonna need some orders to go through on the buying end. There's zero doubt about that. So we can get some flips going as we're going. We are flying through subs right now, but that's okay. That's not a bad thing in the slightest. Let me come in here. Let's go ahead and get another order on DeGrom, because DeGrom's price is kind of insane right now on the buy and sell. Is that like it's like a 10,000 stub right here. 21,706. This is about a 10,000 stub profit margin. 21,706. Again, is somebody undercutting me or overcutting me? No, they're not. Okay, let me come in here on the phone now. Filter. Simply changing my filter now over to Home Run Derby. You might have seen some of those All-Star game cards going through. Now we'll come in, try to grab some Home Run Derby guys, and boom, we have that going. Let's also quickly take a look at the Rays with that Wander. See if that's doing anything, if that's looking solid. That second Wander, he's not bad at all. 5106. We'll get some orders in on here, and then we will go over and take a look at some tops now as well. If we can get in, even if it's some slower flips on tops now, if we can get some in, there's some Felix and Familias going through. We do like that. Basically, my key is here, how many buy orders can I get in these 30 minutes? Because once we set it, once we get the orders, I go through, we list them. I'm gonna kick back and watch some football, and all of those orders are gonna go through and sell when it's all said and done. So let's quickly tab on over here to tops now. See how those are doing right now. Actually, quick drop. I want to quickly look at 42 series. Not bad at all, but I think we can do better than that. Let's take a look at tops now. Some solid margins right here. Again, these may be a little slow, but some really, really good margins to work with overall that I think can be profitable for us in that venture. Keep making sure we got orders going in both here and on the phone. 5 minutes in now. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up. We're gonna lock it in, see how many orders we can get through. I'll come back in as we're winding down here and see what the damage has been done. All right, just 3 minutes left now. We have put in a ton of orders. There's no doubt about that. Honestly, dude, some of these margins are so insane on so many of these cards. You can almost just come through and filter team by team. I mean, for example, let's just tab on over to the Reds here. Eric Davis, not really looking great. It's not bad, actually. You know, you could take a big margin flip there. But boom, TJ, he's got a solid margin. Aquino has margins. You can get moves down at quick sell. You can get max at quick sell. Dibble's even got some margins at 115. That's actually not a bad. Let's see if we can just come in a scoop. Right, with the amount of bankroll we have, I've done some big flips as well. We were flipping Trey Mancini from the Home Run Derbies at one point. I bought a Hank Aaron inning boss that we're trying to flip for like 20K. there are some pretty nasty margins. I mean, look at this Joe Morgan. Could it take some time for that order to go through? Sure. But it's going to go through at some point. You know how it goes. And then boom, onto the Brewers. Let's see what the Brewers have. Well, it's not a bad flip right there with Yelich. Actually, screw it. Let's do it. Give me the subs. Let me find the subs real quick. Let me cancel some orders. Let me get these subs real quick. We're doing it. We're going for this Yelich flip right here. If we can just buy them, that's all we got to do. We get some orders canceling here. Let me get this Hank Aaron that I didn't get the flip canceled. All right, boom. This is like a 12K flip. Quick maths, 12K flip. I don't know. I'm not that great at math. We got a minute and a half. Maybe we can get that to go through real quick. If we take 20K minus 212, yeah, sure. It looks pretty solid from my end. We tried to flip a Freddie Peralta at one point. I still actually want to flip this Freddie Peralta. 109,005. We'll see if we can get it to go through. We can do some big boy flips with the amount of just stubs that you have, the amount of margins in this game, man. Just go out, find some big time margins. And I mean, even if you don't want to go for some of these big time margin scars, there's a lot of guys at quick, so you can sit there and flip this Luis Urias at 5,400 or Josh Hader down here at 5,200, Freddie Peralta at 5K, and that's just the Brewers alone. We got 35 seconds here. Won't put any more orders. Try to get something to go through. I mean, dude, Ralph Kiner even look like a nice little 10K flip right now. Screw it. Let's see if we can do it. Is the chance of Ralph Kiner going through in 22 seconds is absolutely very, very slim, but we're going to try. 18 seconds left. We'll go through. We'll start canceling some of these older orders. As you can see, we had a ton of orders out. We used all 3.5 million to go. You can see I sold the Trey Mancini right there. We were flipping them for like 7 to 8K stubs. Are you having to use a lot of stubs to flip for 7 to 8K? Yeah, sure. But if you have a several million bankroll, it can work out fairly profitable for you. Let me go through. Let me finish canceling all of these orders, and we'll see where we're at real quick. We'll see how many orders we ended up having to go through. Then we'll go through, get stuff being listed and sold. I'm trying to cancel them as quick as we can. We're getting a couple last ones to go through. We'll catch back up after I finish canceling all these orders. So as you can see, now that everything's canceled, in just 30 minutes, we were able to buy a little bit over 1 million stubs worth of cards. 1.2 million stubs worth of cards we were able to buy in just 30 minutes of placing orders. We come in, we take a look at our completed orders. Let's see, where was the first one that we completed today? So we started right here. So we had just about 6 full pages of completed buy orders and some sell orders within just 30 minutes. So let's go through. Let me go through and list all the cards, then we'll do the math to see how many subs we're going to end up making during this flipping session. So we've gone through, we've gotten everything listed. A lot has even sold in just a couple minutes of us listing things. We're at 2994817. Of course, we started with 3.5. So we'll come in here. These are all the active orders I have. So we're going to go through. We're just going to go ahead and come in here, do the math real quick, add up all of these, take away the tax, of course, and see what amount of stubs we're going to end up with once all of these orders go through and sell. So when you take all of these sell orders that we have, you add them all up, what we have left, plus that 2.9 million that we had still already in the bank from what had sold, you take away the 10% for the tax, you're left with all of these adding up to 913,901 stubs. You add that to our 2,994,817 stubs, and you end up with 3.9 million stubs total for a profit of close to 500,000 stubs in just 30 minutes of buying cards on the market. We should be closing in on the stub cap real soon after all this goes through and sells. Almost 4 million stubs in the bank. You can come over here again. We'll take a look at the completed orders. You can see everything that's already been selling. Those buy orders, if you want to stop and pause on any of these and see what we've been buying, there you have it right there. That was our first buy. That Mike Trout right there was the first one we went through and bought. So if you want to stop, pause, look at any of those, feel free to do so. 400,000 stubs in just 30 minutes of flipping. That is pretty impressive. Would it be possible we could flip from 1 million stubs in just 1 hour? We may have to put that to the test. If y'all want to see it happen, maybe a 1 million flip speed run. Y'all want to see that happen? Let me know down in the comment section below. We may be able to make that work. Pretty nutty flipping session though. Those tops now still doing great. Live series doing solid as well. Home run derby, all-star game looking juicy too. And even just going through and flipping some flashbacks, some old headliners, some legends, the BR silvers and golds right now. Really monumental flips. If you're working with less stubs, I would highly recommend those. A lot of juice though. You can really just go team by team, find those margins, go in, put some buy orders, throw them up for sale, set it and forget it. They're gonna go through. If you enjoyed this video, you like the flipping challenges here on the channel, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Until next time though, I'll catch y'all around.